point is already locked down for the side of the Guangzhou Charge. Got that one picked up as Gesture looks for a target. Happy, however, taking things into his own hands, finds another kill, forces out that res, and even gets a nice dink onto Prophet, but didn't have the charge to get the damage in, pun not intentional. Flux comes in, Charge getting hooked off stage. As he went to the side, Gesture finds that.
You know, facing towards where Happy is, otherwise this is just going to keep happening. Has he even missed a shot at full charge? No, the answer is no.
Okay, yes, he did. He did right there, just the one on Toby. Gets the body shot, looks for the follow-up, can't quite get the flick, but yeah, Happy.
For a second here while Infrasite's up for Fitz, as you can see. This gives up Marvel a chance to chase it.
Oh, great knock-up, pile driver, sets Fitz up for the headshot. Had the trajectory perfectly planned out. Gets that shot, Fitz now makes his way over to the point. Barely missing out on the faded Moira, but Chara will still fall. The cleanup will come through. So it's going to be another, somewhat fast flip here for the Seoul Dynasty. Didn't get to hold the point.
Here, look at the collapse in onto this hog. He can't heal himself. Very well executed.
Everybody piles on top. Prophet going to be using the death block off screen, but from what I can tell, didn't really get too much damage in. Marvel does get the pile driver kill onto Charge, denying the use of a sound barrier in this fight. As Rio just guards the stairway as the flip comes through. Over 70% now built up for the Guangzhou Charge. Looking pretty good. It's found one. Creative taken down. Now he's 10% away from that EMP. Death Blossom comes through as Marvel gets knocked out. Will finished off the Baby Diva. Flip comes back in. Guangzhou Charge in control. Gesture eliminated. Toby gonna have to try to buy a little bit of time here. As that Valk goes up into the air, does get hacked, and Prophet left to his own devices will just fall over at the end. Seems like Guangzhou Charge should be able to seal the deal on this point. Krong still holds on to his self-destruct. Will go ahead, let that one go.
Than it was yesterday, despite the similarities.
Yep. Pile driver out, looking for the kill on the Happy. Can't quite finish him off, and Marvel's still on the hunt. Rolls through, and we'll be able to get him there. Very scrappy fight happens off screen, however, as Toby will be the most recent one to fall with the point unlocking now. Prophet under fire, trying to desperately break Krong out of that mech, but sliver away from getting the finish. Cannot. They peel back out of line of sight. Now go for the re-engage. Bob goes out into the back line. Toby's got nowhere to go. As Fitz just goes ahead and exits with the translocator. Gesture, however, tries to equalize. Finds a kill on Chara, but now Prophet is out. EMP still committed to the fight. Will mean that Rio falls, but they lose out on Gesture as well, so it's a main tank exchange. As Marvel will also lose out on the mech, so Seoul Dynasty, again, not looking like they're going to be able to hold this point for very long. Guangzhou Charge, clear it out. 25% again is all that Seoul Dynasty can get. Yeah, gets the spot on the Happy, tries to finish off the job, but cannot do so. Now going to get jumped on. EMP comes through, finds 3. Chara drops the beat, but not before Eileen does die. Happy, however, gets the follow-up kill on the Prophet. Rio traded out. Toby going down. Now Creative gone to the damage orb. But the Bomb starts dragging things back from the brink for the Seoul Dynasty. Finishes off Shu. Both teams now without their supports. Tanks and a boost tossed out onto Marvel to keep him alive. And Gesture's going to be swapping over. Instant stun onto Eileen. Instant destruction onto the Reaper. They punish him greatly. Fantastic coordination there from the Seoul Dynasty. Marvel going to be popped out. Throws down the self-destruct. Krong going to be doing the same thing. But it's Marvel's that finds the enemy Baby Diva, denying him from getting back into the mech. Rio finished off by Gesture as he rolls back through, and we will have another round.
It's not great here for Eileen.
Happy gonna get burnt down. Shots come through from Shu to keep him up though. Fitz again finds Krong. Second time that has happened. Gesture gonna be taking a nap as he's nandoed on the point, but doesn't matter. He's on the point. He's still contesting it, and they cannot afford to wake him up right now.
This is a really
shot to the window. Can't get it.
Perplexing style of play from Guangzhou Charge. I feel like they're not playing this correctly. They're not playing this the same way that Seoul Dynasty is in terms of the Roadhog double sniper. Just becoming more effective. It's not fair. It's not a 1v1 with the snipers because of the tank line.
Minefield dropped in straight on top of everybody. It is utter destruction. Marvel finds 2 instantly. The rest of the team pushes forward. Krong will find 1, sending Prophet off the side of the map with the whole hog, but it gets interrupted by a sleep shortly thereafter, and Toby finds the killing blow, and that is just it. No one can touch the point. Seoul Dynasty. Barrage online. Krong falling low. The Bionade doing wonders. Gesture Bionated as well, but that nano boost helps keep him alive. See if there can be any sort of res coming through. Nero, however, manages to find 1 as Creative will be taken down. And that's a big opening for a potential barrage. Now just has to worry about the hook to interrupt, no longer the sleep dart.
And Nero is just trying to find a perfect angle here to get this barrage off. And the Rivers are trying to catch it too, but he's just not able to get what he wants. He's slept. taken out.
Well, they do manage to find Gesture, but yeah, Fitz gets the headshot. Now Chara going to be eliminated. And with the cleanup coming through, the res on the Gesture, the cap will come in. So the Seoul Dynasty just going to be slowed up here for the moment. Bob finally finished off. Toby gets a headshot kill onto Happy. Not quite sure exactly how that happened. Nero going to be slept as the Nano Boost connects from Shu. He tossed it out in desperation moments before he died, and Nero just doesn't get the opportunity to do anything with it. Fitz finding the final 3 kills in the fight here for the side of the Seoul Dynasty as they cruise their way through this street play.
This is one of those sad moments where you get the headshot there on the sleeping Bara, but I mean, he gets how he does here. It's obviously an insane time bank to try to defend through, but he's one of the players who can make it happen.
Yeah, and Prophet just finding the better of Happy time and time again. Now Shu going to be eliminated. Fitz comes up with another double kill, this time onto both supports. Nero barely makes it back into the spawn room, but to bring him back in just to get him into the fight that much faster. Bob now comes out whole hog, instantly destroys Krong. Prophet goes off the side of the map, not quite certain what happened there, but it doesn't even matter because with 3 minutes and 29 seconds remaining, so Guangzhou will start poking their way out onto the point. Gesture already gone. Not quite sure what happened there. No bio-nades here from the Guangzhou Charge to try to set up for that kind of play. So just got absolutely worked in the neutral, it would seem. Push forward comes in from Rio. Is zap away, and this is an explosive start for the Guangzhou Charge. Exactly what they needed. Rip in the chat to Opus Bob. And goes ahead and takes a breather to try to stay alive. The Nano Boost comes out. Defense Matrix prepped for the barrage. Still manages to fight in Shu before Happy can get that headshot in. Rio going to be taking Nap in the back line over towards point B. They charge up the headshot. They get the bio-nade in. And then Winston will fall. Good coordination. Everybody just collapsing and focusing on Creative's call, saying, you know what, I got one of the tanks. Sprong will just go ahead, lobs in the self-destruct. Jester takes a breather to explode, survive the explosion, rather. Death Blossom finds Creative. Marvel taken down. The res comes out from Toby, putting the Ana back into the fight, but now Jester is gone. So no front line here for the Seoul Dynasty, and Fitz has a sliver of HP. Nano Boost gets invested. This goes on to Prophet as he nearly has a barrage ready to go, but I'm not sure he's going to get an opportunity to use it before that cart rolls in. The answer is no, he will not. Cart pushes through, 4 minutes, 8 seconds.
Take a breather. I mean, that's one way to make this work.
Happy avoiding detection quite nicely. Sleep Dart comes in from Creative. The EMP still hits. Finds 3 members in Gesture, the first one to fall. Prophet taken down shortly thereafter. Now Fitz going to be joining him in the grave. 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining. So about to be a minute advantage at least for the Seoul Dynasty. But Guangzhou Charge finally get this cart moving up towards point C. Fitz poking out, translocates up, EMP goes out, Death Blossom over, grates him, Nero manages to line one. Happy going to be on the exchange though. Chara brings it back, gets a nice book kill, sending Prophet off the side of the map. Now Gesture going to be gone. Marvel trying to play forward, will lose out on the mech. Seems like Guangzhou Charge should be able to finish this with over a minute remaining as they get the kill onto Toby. So they get the one. Yeah, let's try to play this one out perfectly. They push up around the corner looking for the hack. They find Gesture and he just falls over like a sack of potatoes. Good collapse there from the side of the Guangzhou Charge. Let's see if this translates into a point take. With Toby falling, things continue to look better and better for them. Marvel gonna have to go and retreat. And he is still just playing forward. Will just get barreled over here at the end. Cleanup's coming through. Guangzhou Charge on the point. Cap comes in. They will be able to get this. They will be able to move the cart. The question is, how much distance do they get?
Well, you know, I gotta say,
out, they find Gesture, EMP hits 4 members on the side of the Guangzhou Charge. Rio bio-naded, finish off first. Kills coming out from the Coalescence from Shu, however, are keeping the rest of the team alive and in the fight for now. Answering EMP comes out from Happy. He finds Gesture, finds Marvel, but he was dead on arrival. Finished off. Nero with a Death Blossom will take Marvel out of that mech, but that's as good as it gets for him. Finished off by Prophet as Krong cannot use the self-destruct to try to make his way back into the mech. OT start plummeting, will move down. And this is the distance to beat now to commit to the point at some point here. It'll be redundant. Wrap around the back, Gesture finds Rio, but Nero gets rid of Fitz. Krong now going to be gone. No tanks available for the side of the Guangzhou Charge, but Nero strikes back. Here's the res going off. So they can't really do too much, but he still manages to find Creative, and Krong is brought back into the fray. Fitz finds a great shot, however. A headshot to take the far out of the sky. They're off the point, though.
Now Seoul Dynasty going to cover a lot of distance.
Happy's gone. Prophet finds the kill. Chara, I don't think he's got the res available yet. Dynamite out around the corner. Will get the clip there on a Chara. Fitz finds the killing blow. Nero finishing himself off with that rocket. Now Krong going to be gone. Rio finds one, but that's as good as it begins here for this leg of the defense. Guangzhou Charge, Rez is getting ready to come through, but a couple people inside the shop. Whole Hog comes out looking to push them away. And it looks like that might just be enough. The cart still rolling forward. Tagged yet again. Chara managing to find one, but then finished off. As Gesture just looks for another target. Left click shot, taking Krong low. They get the finish with the melee hit. They roll through, still with time in the bank to be in. Gesture spots Krong. Can't get a real big punish on him. Star will just be coming back through. Rio again, dynamite kill from Prophet.
Like Marvel's on the
Soul Dynasty
point.
make their way onto the point. Yeah, they're already moved up here. Rez comes out onto Rio. Nero, desperate needed some heals. We'll start,
Most notably so far this week, but this is not going to be easy.
Oh, all happy, already gone. Marvel finding the pick. Chara with a Valkyrie might be able to get into a position to try to res him back into the fight. Anabu's going to be used by Shu, throws that one out onto Rio. Marvel, the recipient of his own. Prophet gone, Rio finds one. Nice little peel there as Gesture will be slept out of that whole hog, and Nero scoops up multiple kills, try to fast track that Dragon Blade. So the plays angles carefully, but oh, there it is. Gesture comes out of nowhere. Grabs him with the hook. First tick on the way here for the side of the Seoul Dynasty as Krong will get knocked out of the mech. The self-destruct will go ahead and zone back the members of Seoul Dynasty for at least a little bit longer. Prophet caught up in the blast, but now Fitz finds the Baby Diva, and Rio will get picked off by Gesture. 2 kills coming through. Body tag goes in as Blade comes out from Nero. He's looking for a little bit more. Finds Marvel. Looks for Gesture. Slices him up. The Bionade for good measure, and Shu has the kill. They almost give up 2 ticks, but Guangzhou Charge, again, do manage to hold out. To the air, trying to ride, wall ride up top, but the whole hog shoves them back. Krong, however, finds one as Marvel does die. Happy going to be taken down. Prophet drawing out the blade, jumps into the back, looks for some targets. Slashes away, kind of an empty air. Has to resheath, but still has the melee hit to finish off Shu. Rio, Primal Rage here on the point. Happy now desperately swapping over onto the Widowmaker to try to find some quick picks, but he's just going to be greeted by Fitz in the most rude way humanly possible. Headshots after headshots. Grab that one. Wraithwalk comes in, and a great push forward forces Prophet to go ahead and finish himself.
Not over yet.
Now, yeah. Fitz punished after taking down Happy. Primal Rage out from Rips, looking to shove them off the point. Marvel's going to be dropping in the minefield. A nice sleep dart. We'll go ahead and ride out the rest of that Primal Rage. Now the res is there from Toby. It's Fitz back into the fray. Death Blossom in the back. Hook comes through onto Nero, but the damage is done. He has found 3 members with that ultimate.
Is it
now
enough?
A 4th as he follows up onto Marvel. The rest of the Guangzhou Charge now push their way back over towards the point, as they know exactly where Prophet's at.
Yeah, Gesture does not commit the whole hog. I thought he might try to commit.
Play up here towards the front. Krong finally going to be using that self-destruct just to get himself back into the mech. The barrage now coming down. Finds Shu, finds Nero. Rio taken down by Marvel. And this will be a successful start to the defense at point B. Sticks, jump away from Happy, denies the hook access. Barrage comes out. Prophet not going to be able to find anything though. The rockets from Krong just hit a little bit harder. Sound barrier there from Chara, keeping his team safe during the EMP. Seoul Dynasty not losing out on too much as Happy used his own. Nero take it down, will trade out from Marvel. Looking for a DPS. On the point right now are the Guangzhou Charge. First tick nearly scooped up. Hack goes in onto Prophet. They finish off the Reaper. Whole hog now pushing here from Gesture, but while he's got that rolling, obviously cannot take a breather, cannot get that damage mitigation, so he does get focus fired down. First tick gonna be picked up. Rio taking a nap as the bomb comes through. He'll get pushed to the side, still is alive. 2 more kills come in for the side of the Guangzhou Charge. A 3rd actually on top of that, with Chara finding Toby. Rejoin here from Gesture on the Wrecking Ball. Goes up, comes back down with a pile driver. Will just stay there dead as they go ahead and absolutely smash him. Now, right now, the Seoul Dynasty, their sole focus is going to be on trying to force this down to 0 seconds on the point. 18 more left to go if they can pull that off. They get Marvel back in. The mech gets broken very quickly. Toby wall riding up above, trying to elongate this, trying to force this into an overtime situation, if not winnable situation here for the Seoul Dynasty. Gesture falls,
so close.
Not ticking up. They start moving again. It goes into overtime. Seoul Dynasty have at least pulled that off. They get the final kills on a creative, the EMP tossed in to finish off Toby as the cap comes through. But Seoul Dynasty have set everybody is grouped up. Yep, point starts getting capped here from Marvel. Fitz joining him on the low ground. Prophet, however, will get sniped. A good shot there from Happy. Domes him to find the kill, but Happy, you can see how far forward he's having pushed to try to escape. And that is going to be his undoing. Prophet res back in, instantly finds the rockets to get rid of the enemy Widowmaker. Now he's got free reign in the sky. Instantly follows up for another kill on the Chara. Nero gone. Krong out of the fight. Creative going to be the only casualty here on the back end for the Seoul Dynasty as they cap the point. And there you have it.